Hey there, hi there, ho there, Disney fans, and welcome to round 2.
Just check it's on there.
I'm going to. Do you want to vamp?
Yeah. Also, we'll wait for some people to
Make it over.
Yeah.
I think this.
Hi, Team Confetti.
This might be the live we've just done. Oh no, we're on. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. We forgot. We did this last time on Lucy's phone, and the sound was abysmal. But that's Apple products for you.
No, it's old phones that get dropped a lot.
Maybe it's just that. Okay. Right. So, shall we? The sound is perfect, says Bergie Boy. Thanks for letting us know before. So, yeah, because we didn't get too far into it.
Focal length is a bit shorter, and Bonnie is a very small, shrunken head.
Hi.
Right. Let's start the show proper.
Yeah. So. Hey there, hi there, ho there, Disney fans, and welcome to another Disneyland Paris show. This week, Christopher of the Fletch, is over in his wing of the house with his extended family that doesn't include us. Don't you think that's rude?
I thought we were family.
I thought we were family.
But he's spending time with
Apparently
his actual
not.
family.
Apparently you have to be related or something. I don't know. There's rules. It's a thing. So, it's a whole thing. So we thought if he's with his family that he's related to and the little people that he made, we might invite our special guest star on who we've had locked in the attic, brushing her long hair a la Rapunzel for the last 8 years. So this is the little human that we made. And
Hello, I am a human being.
This is Bonnie.
Hi.
So she's going to help us with the show today. And before we go any further with that, I think we should bong. Shall we bong?
Yes, let's do some news. Paris has Pride.
New flavour of Munchings released.
Beware of the dark.
It's a Small World reopening.
Huzzah! I mean, that's good news.
Well, it says
So-
reopens there, but it's not reopened yet, has it?
No.
So I reworded it on the fly.
They've announced.
Because I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that.
announced
No,
date for it.
professional.
I just want to say, we're sitting next to a beautiful bunch of daffodils because it is Easter and it is spring and daffodils make me smile. And on the way home from a trip the other day, I said to Hugh, don't I deserve to smile? So we had to stop and get daffodils to make me smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Absolutely.
so yeah,
Hi.
we have a Bonnie today.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
think.
It's all right. Just roll with it. We never know what's going on, Bonnie. That's part of the charm of the show, I do believe.
You've been looking forward to it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
normally she's in bed, but she's getting older now, so she stays up a bit longer and she can hear the show.
Particularly on holidays as well. She's allowed to stay up.
Well, yeah.
So, and she's a little vlogger in her own right, aren't you, Bones?
Should we see who's in the chat then?
Let's
see who made it over. All aboard, please. Now, Chris was first in the chat on this stream that went bad, and I still think he should be given the accolade there.
The stream that went bad. That sounds like it's a painful pee. That's
The
what
stream that
sounds
went
like.
bad. But Team Confetti was the first in the new chat. Aaron is here. Aaron was saying on the previous one, I wasn't sure there was going to be one with it being Easter, and we weren't sure either. But we decided we might as well because, well, we're at a loose end, you know. There's nothing open on a Sunday.
And
so.
the minute we floated it with the peanut here, we got very excited, didn't you?
Yeah.
So hello to Team Confetti, Aaron, and the Dunn family, and Bergie Boy, who's been keeping us up to speed on our sound, thankfully. And Johnny's here, and Joanne, and Moritz. Sounds better now. Everyone's saying that sounds better. The Dunn family, we've already done those. 56 more sleeps, though, till Daddy-daughter Disney trip.
Oh, don't you ever do one of those without me.
Yes.
Not allowed.
We won't. Yes, we won't. Kira is here, and as is Kelfie, 23. Kira says, hi, humans of all sizes. And
Thank you.
Cheryl is here. Hey, I'm actually on the Disneyland Paris website as we speak, pricing up Christmas. I might book live.
Oh.
You know, let us know, Cheryl, how that's going for you.
That fills me with
Bergie Boy says, Bonnie, how many eggs have you scoffed?
So far I'm on my third egg.
Third big egg.
Third big egg.
Countless tiny eggs.
I've had like countless tiny eggs, and I have a Kinder Easter Bunny and loads more stuff.
We went round Grandma and Granddad's yesterday for a hunt, didn't we?
I collected a lot of stuff there.
Yes.
Chris said I earned that accolade, and with an angry face. Hi to Jimmy, who waves with a big pink hand. I like it when people do that. And Anne is also here. And that's what we've got for the moment. Dunn family are booked for the 26th of December.
Oh, I'm getting right. We were so close to booking for August, and then this whole annual pass thing has sent too many questions in the air, and now we're back to not having any Disney trips booked. Although we've also been looking at how to spend our DVC points Florida-wise as well, haven't we? So we're in the process, people.
Yeah.
We're
What we're looking at in Florida next time, perhaps.
A week in Old Key West, a week at Wilderness Lodge.
Old Key West and Wilderness Lodge.
But neither of them are home resorts, so it's a bit of a gamble. We're going to have to do the 7 month. Can we get in?
I didn't know anything about Old Key West, but we watched a couple of videos and I'm sold.
Mm-hmm.
I like the look of it.
Mm-hmm,
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we do a bit of news?
Let's do news. Well, let's start with, the simplest news, but the best news. And like the daffodils, it makes me smile. And that is, It's a Small World reopens.
After all.
Officially, the 5th of May. Yay! But for annual pass previews, the 3rd and the 4th of May, which should be fine if they would sell us annual passes, which they won't. But I'm over that.
I'm not.
So, I think that's all there is to say. It's all looking shiny and gorgeous on the outside. They've had the clock working again on the 15-minute mark, coming out and doing.
It's very strange. I've said this before. When you're in Fantasyland and you notice something's different, and it's when there's no tick-tocking of the clock. It's very strange. Kerry is off to DLP in August.
I hope so are we, Kerry. Maybe.
Well, we were just chatting on there because I've just been reading the comments from our last live show, and Kerry was on there. And if we bump into you, you get stickers. It's like a rule.
Yes.
Isn't it? Actually, I want to thank people for commenting on that last video, because this pin thing is there's lots of opinion either way. I thought people would be very defensive of, like, not defensive, protective of the whole the purity of it, and saying, because I've seen comments on other videos where they're saying, I can't believe you're encouraging people buy fake pins to trade.
I am. Sorry, but I'm just going to lay it out. My opinion, and it is only my personal opinion, is that scrappers are fine. Yeah,
well, someone did comment as well that they're not scrappers, they're fakes, which I think we kind of know. But you know what? You trade what you want to trade. If you're a purist, you know when it's a fake, and you're not going to trade, are you? And the rest of us just, you know, like fumbling around in the dirt with our fake pins. We'll continue to do that.
I'm going to go get Bonnie another cushion because she's really not as small as she looks. I'm going to get her a high chair.
Yeah. Yeah, so thanks for that. And I posted my latest holiday video on Monday because my friend got in touch and said he was having surgery and he wanted the second video, and that gave me the push I needed to finish it for Monday. So if you look on my channel, Hugh Raine, you'll find a second of our Florida videos.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Anyway, it's a small world.
Yeah, we're on a small world. So I'm going to ask Bonnie. It's all quiz Bonnie today. What's your favourite doll or figure in Small World?
Or even country or continent.
Ooh, well, I really like. Thing is, I can't remember what all the rooms are like because I've got Florida Disney stuck in my head because that's where we only went there like 2 months ago. I really like the Hawaiian dancers, and there always seems to be one that's like not blinking or
a broken one,
shaking a little bit too fast or
twitching.
So it's always a bit weird watching them.
Yeah, I like the Polynesian area in general.
I like this lady on the bed.
Oh yeah, when I was small, I was obsessed with the one on the little boat winking.
And you would try to wink, wouldn't you? But you were too little.
Anne says, I really want to book, but my master's is My master's is ruining my Disney plans.
I'm feeling that. That's why we're not going till August. But I mean, my master's goes on until the beginning of August, to be fair, and then I will need a Disney trip. And we also like the tiger with the umbrella. No, the tiger with the umbrella.
Nodding tiger.
Yes, we do like the tiger.
We do.
We've got a great video of Bonnie the first time we rode on Small World, I was filming it, and not all of it, but I got moments like when you go into the final room where they're all in white. She was was she nearly 2 or nearly 3?
No, she was 2.5.
She was almost 3.
Almost 3. Yeah.
1 month away from 3, and she just goes, "Wow!"
Yeah.
And then when we got off, you were singing "It's a Small World, do baddy."
It's a small world, do baddy.
It's mega cute. It's mega cute. So
So what date was that again?
That was the 5th of May. Now,
5th of
honestly,
May.
it wouldn't. I've always said there's nothing that could be closed that would stop us booking, but it always make me go, Small World won't be open. This is like green light for us booking a trip now that Small World's open. That cinches it for me. Clinches it, cinches it.
Clinches it.
Clinches it.
I was devastated to go to. I was devastated when we went to Florida and didn't have Splash Mountain. The whole time we were in Magic Kingdom, I was like, what should we do next? I have no idea what to do next. What should we do next? Because there was honestly nothing to do without Splash Mountain.
Well, that's gone, Bonnie. It's gone.
It's gone forever.
But we've got a new ride to look forward to. We've got a Tiana ride that we know will have that big splash on the end. It won't have what did you like?
The cutest animatronic.
Yeah.
The cutest little bunny animatronic.
Yeah. And I like the upside down possums and the Laughing Place song. It won't have those, sadly. But Tiana's got some awesome music, so let's hope that.
The Dunn family says, just got back from Star Wars Celebration. Was amazing meeting Paige and Mr. Morrow and the great Jazz and Ash. I met Mr. Morrow too, very briefly.
We did.
Very briefly.
Epcot.
In fact, I bumped into him on the first night we were there, and he gave me a knowing look, which I often get from people. They look at me like they know me, but I think I've just got one of those faces. But then I spoke to him in Epcot, in the London Pavilion, as I call it. Because it's not England, it's London.
There's quite a lot been thrown up, shall we say, from the Star Wars Celebration, hasn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot. Too much, I think, coming announced.
Yeah, I started to get it.
But the Dunn family says, I would have loved it. Managed to get an original 1977 Vader figure. I'm not jealous at all.
We've just dropped a notebook. It's these bit I've said before. I think it might have been when you mentioned you were going to Star Wars Celebration, Dunn family. I'm really drawn to these big Comic-Con convention geeky style of events, and I'd just love to go to one. I wouldn't really care what the subject was, but
Got a thought bubble.
I'm very into
Harrogate.
True. I'm very into Star Wars, so that would be a good one. I'm very into Marvel. Why don't they have a Marvel celebration the way they do Star Wars Celebration? They should.
Maybe they do.
They should.
Let us
Do
know.
they?
Let us know.
So I don't know about
Is
them.
anyone thirsty? I did have the Tiki Room jingle lined up, but it's on my phone, which we're now using. So we're just going to have to go into it raw.
In the tiki cup, in the tiki cup, while you make yourself a beverage and drink it up from your tiki cup.
Chris will be cross at us because that was in the wrong key. I'm drinking Paradise Punch by Tango, but I've only got enough for me, so you're just having cordial, you two.
Yeah,
I'm
happy with cordial.
drinking whatever I'm drinking.
Whoa, you're throwing whatever you're throwing, babes.
Anyway, next up on the docket.
Whoa, there's more.
Is
So
there?
I'm also having the last of the Christmas chocolate liqueur in a Disneyland Paris glass.
Is that the Hotel Chocolat stuff?
Hotel Chocolat.
Mm-hmm.
It's over there. So there you go. Fun times.
Yeah. Anyway, next bit of news was Paris has Pride. The lineup's been released for DLP Pride after hours event on the 17th of June.
At Walt Disney Studios. This is what?
My page isn't
Right, you're gonna have to look for it. This is a hard ticket event in Walt Disney Studios Park, celebrating Pride. You all know what's going on there.
Pride.
I love that Disneyland Paris do this event because they don't do it in America officially and or any other places. And I'm like, yes, just we do. But everyone seems really excited about the stars, and I've not heard of any of them. Hugh, you're a little bit more finger on the pulse than me. So
Am I?
French singer and Star Academy winner Jennifer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brazilian singer Bianca Costa,
Yeah.
Callum Scott,
Mm,
and Christoph Willem.
Yeah, love them all.
Anything?
I love them all.
People?
Love them all.
To be honest, I think it would still be a good event. I'd still go. Don't know who they are, but it's going to be.
You don't have to.
It's going to be fun and gay in both all senses of the word. So
Here's a question
get yourself there.
for Bonnie.
Yeah, I saw that.
We'll come back to that in a second. Bonnie, says Kerry, my 7-year-old lad is considering going on Tower of Terror. How did you find it? Are you pleased you did it?
I heard it.
Now you've got really brave with the big rides, which surprised me because you really have. You're doing Guardians of the Galaxy like it's no big thing. But what was it about Tower of Terror?
One of my favourite rides is Slinky Dog Dash, and I love all like roller coaster rides. But I did not like Tower of Terror.
Why not? Tell us why not. What was it?
It was just really. At one point, I felt like my bottom was being lifted off the chair.
Yeah,
It was.
Oh.
you might float a bit, but
You know that scene in Mary Poppins where the kids start laughing and Mary Poppins has to grab them by the ankle and pull them back down.
but you might like it because it gives me the giggles.
Yeah.
I get really. You don't go on it often, do you?
I've only been on it once because for years and years and years, I didn't fancy it. And the word terror. No, I've been on it twice. Once with you two and then once on my own. And that was the other thing. Whenever we were child swapping, I didn't feel it was a ride I wanted to do on my own. I wanted to dig my nails into Hugh's arm and stuff like that. So eventually I did it on my own. And I was like, is that what I've been worried about? I quite liked it.
It's fun. It is a bit spooky because of the Twilight Zone thing. But you were 7 when you went on it, and you managed to do it. You didn't enjoy it, but you managed to do it. So I would say give it a go. And then if you don't like it, at least you've done it.
But it depends what your son's like. I mean, Bonnie is quite a nervous Nelly, aren't you? And she goes on other things. Oh, yes. We went very briefly. We went to Forbidden Corner on Friday. And
Forbidden Corner in North Yorkshire.
She wouldn't even turn corners because she lost trust in the place when bits of water started flicking at her and things started making sound effects. Anyway, so Bonnie, you're going to tell us about this one.
Hang on, wait, finish about Pride.
Oh yeah, they've also shown special limited edition rainbow popcorn buckets, which are like the big balloon shaped ones and rainbows. Very good. They look like they've got a large capacity for popcorn as well, which is a plus because some of them are tiny. Big popcorn buckets, t-shirts, and magnums with rainbow icing. Well, I don't know if it's flavoured chocolate or not, but rainbow drizzle.
That's what I'm talking about. Who was it who sent us the mango flavoured magnum on Instagram yesterday? I'd bring it up on here, but we're using my phone. There's a mango flavoured magnum, and I'm all about it. Looking forward to it.
Right, Bonnie, you tell us about the next one.
Okay. There is a new flavour of munchlings released.
What's a munchling?
A munchling. I discovered these when we went to Disney in February. Here's a box to show what they come in. And I love them, and I have all of them right here.
They're plush.
These are...
They come like blind bags, so you don't know what's in that.
This is the original. This is the first one that I got. I paid for this one full price. And then these ice cream ones I found at the outlets, and I got quite a lot of them.
They were $1.99 at the outlets.
So we're like, fill your boots, babes, have as many as you like.
But the food-based Disney character plushes, for example,
I got a duplicate of the Oogie Boogie Sundae.
it's a winter mint gelato.
What?
Winter mint gelato.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
This one's really cool. I feel like it's very unique. It's a pain and panic. So they're both.
Was that the right way around? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was the right way around, I think. Yeah.
I think Pain is the blue one.
Pain and Panic because
Yeah.
it has been.
And it's a triple berry compote bar.
Ooh,
Mm.
and then
And they smell of the things they purport to be, don't they?
do you think we should show the limited edition one? Or is
Yes.
it a bit of a spoiler?
Well,
No?
look
I know,
away.
because I think that that's
Yeah, it's quite old
an
now.
out of range.
Well,
Out of range.
I don't know. This is the ice cream ones, frozen treats. The limited edition one that we got is not the original Oogie Boogie,
Winter mint gelato.
but this special, more evil one that I really love.
Chocolate.
Mm. And then
Finally, last but not least, Maleficent mint choc chips.
Double
Speaks for
chocolate
itself.
mint. Double chocolate mint chip cone.
So
Speaks for itself.
the new range that they brought out, these will all be in blind bags, but as these. So these are street food fusion.
I really want the mini. It's really cute.
Yeah, we've got a pizza mini, but what I'm finding interesting about these, it looks like they all come with tiny little plush condiments. Can you see they all come with a little packet of something next to them?
It's a little blurry, sorry. How can listeners find these? Just search for
Twitter. Shall we put it on Twitter?
yeah.
Hashtag 37DS Munchlings.
We'll put it on Twitter under the hashtag 37 Disney Street Munchlings.
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 But you've got a pizza mini, a Sunday Chip and Dale, which I really like, a hot dog. I'm just calling it that because it appears to be a dog that's a hot dog and I don't know who it's meant to be. And a waffle and ice cream character that looks like a sort of squid maybe out of Finding Nemo or something. I don't know if I'm missing something there, but I don't know who that's meant to be. But they're all pretty cool. And which one did you want, Bonnie?
I really like the pizza mini. She's very cute and she'd go well with my mini.
Yeah,
My little.
that's pizza mini.
See, Bonnie got this bunch that were in like these ice cream tubs, but the packaging is always related to the thing they come in. Like
Most of them come in boxes.
this cupcake was in like a little cupcake box, wasn't it?
Mm.
So
And
they're
because
quite
these
cool.
were ice creams, they're all in an ice cream tub.
Mhm.
Yay.
Boom, boom, boom. Right. Beware of the dark. Shall I get it all back on?
See what's going up on the chat.
Yeah.
Witch Wanderlust, hi, just saw the Facebook post, didn't know there was a show tonight. A lot of people didn't, Whitney. We
A bit last minute.
we should have announced it sooner than this afternoon, but yeah, we just assumed if we hadn't said there wasn't going to be one, that there would be, but we weren't going to do one, but then we did do. Was that clear? Probably not.
So beware of the dark. Warning signs have appeared. Warning of low light and take care when walking. In attractions like Dragon's Den, Aladdin's Passage, and Pinocchio. It's not big news, but it's a new thing they've got. I'm surprised I didn't see one for Pirates of the Caribbean, because I think it's when it's a really, really sunny day and Pirates of the Caribbean is a walk on and you go straight in there, your eyes don't adjust, do they?
Mm-hmm.
And that can be really dark.
A lot of the lands in these parks, when the sun goes down, it's really dark when you're walking around. Have you not found this?
Not in Disneyland Paris.
Oh, I found that.
Adventureland.
Adventureland is.
I don't think maybe that's the darkest, but
What's Dragon?
Pandora's.
oh, it's the dragon's lair under the castle, but it's in French and I couldn't.
Right.
Pandora's dark.
Pandora's quite dark.
There's a bit in front of in Hollywood Studios in front of the Chinese Theatre. Do you remember how dark that was when we went to that after hours thing?
You're in Florida again. I don't think they've got that problem in Paris, really.
I think they do.
I don't.
A lot of the parks in general are pretty dimly lit, so I'd say be careful everywhere. After
Oh well,
that.
Aaron says they struggled in Adventureland a bit
Adventureland.
last time,
Yeah.
so maybe it's
There's
just me.
in Adventureland on the because everything there's like borders on the walkways of like rocky borders, and it's very easy to trip over them.
Hmm.
Just a warning.
But this is in attractions, like I say, in Aladdin's Passage and places. But yeah, there's some quite dark bits. So that's it for news. So, and we're not doing trip reports. We've got some great videos from Stan Solo of the Solo Show, but we're waiting till we've got the guy with all the technology to show you those. And Chris also tends to curate all the trip reports and things. So we just thought we would do a little bit of a choosing show, a virtual park day with Bonnie, but also you've got some questions for Bonnie, and Bonnie's got a couple of things that she'd like to show you. So what do you want to do first? Answer a question, show your thing, or answer those questions? Oh, have we done the question from the listener? That was the Tower of Terror, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we concluded Bonnie didn't like it, but she can be timid depending on the ride, so I would still give it a go. But if he hates it, please don't blame us.
Oh, Kelly says her family lost each other in the Dragon's Lair. Now, I appreciate it's dark.
That is
It's
very
also
dark.
very small.
It's very, very dark in there.
It is, yeah. And particularly if it's because you do rely
I
on.
think it's dangerously dark in there.
You rely on the light coming through the mouth of the cave as well, don't you? So if you go in there at twilight or night, it's going to be, treacherous, I imagine. Right. So I asked Bonnie a question. I said a lot of our listeners, they take children, they go with children, and they do have questions about what it's like from a child's perspective.
And some children are watching.
And some children do watch our show. And we often answer it from a parent's perspective. But I thought it'd be good to ask Bonnie if she had any tips for 8 and unders, because you've been to Disneyland Paris like 7 times now, have you? Since you were 2. So she can answer it for all ages. But see if up to 8. She doesn't know what it's like to be 11 and go yet, not yet. So we thought, do you have any tips that you would like to share for children going to Disneyland Paris? And then do you have any questions for an 8-year-old who has been to Disneyland Paris multiple times?
I have the subheading 6 to 9 tips on it. Which
6 to 9 tips.
We have subheadings.
I thought that was the number of tips.
No.
Like it's between 6 and 9 tips.
First of all, one thing to be polite and say thank you to waitresses and stuff. So I just wanted to put merci means thank you.
They do like it when children in particular speak French, I think.
Bonnie said, what did you say? Merci.
For the delicious meal.
And they gave her, what did they give you?
A pixie dust voucher for a
Voucher
balloon.
for a balloon, an autograph book, or
a pin.
And she got the balloon, which hit me in the face because she had the pram still, so it just whacked me in the face every time.
It was tied to the pram and it would whack you in the face.
Yeah.
But they do know your English, and they really do. Whenever Bonnie would speak French, like say thank you to a waiter or whatever, they really do like it. So that's nice.
A little enjoyable thing to do and look around for is in Toy Story Land. Andy's footprints are fun and enjoyable to hunt for. There'll just be massive marks on the floor that look like footprints.
And a lot of people could miss those, couldn't they?
Yeah. So look on the floor when you're walking. Look what you're walking on.
I think we've also done it in Frontierland. You know, there's carriage tracks in Frontierland. There was once when we went trying to work out where the carriage was going.
Frontierland, and we know where the carriage goes.
We do. We worked it out, didn't we? But don't tell them.
I don't know.
They're going to have to follow it themselves.
I don't know where it goes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then disappears.
Disappears into thin air.
Interesting.
There are 2 playgrounds in Disneyland Paris for children to run around and blow off steam. They are in Adventureland and Frontierland. I was about to say that.
Can you remember what the themes are?
There's Pocahontas vibes little playground, and then there's a pirate ship one. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's just it's a little pirate shipyard, isn't it?
And I think my favourite has to be the Pocahontas one. It's really nice.
They're usually full of boys walking the wrong way up slides.
But that's all playgrounds, though. Disneyland Paris or not.
Guaranteed, isn't it? That's a fact.
Very good.
Boys love to do that. The minute they see a slide, they're walking up it, especially if it's the tunnel one.
Now, do you have any favourite characters you like to meet or that you have met?
I feel like Donald and Daisy, their like feathery fur is just really nice when they come to hug you.
Yeah.
And
Donald's very funny as well. He's always very fun to meet.
And Mickey and Minnie, they're just classics, so it's really fun to see them.
Yeah.
Goofy gives good hugs.
Yeah, but Pluto's very energetic and fun. But my favourite one we've done with you is when Jessie took you by the hand and walked you. It was
got the
yeah.
Which Wanderlust girls love to go their own way up slides too.
I've never seen Max, and he's always in Florida. He's always with Goofy in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Have you said Jessie?
I just said when Jessie took her by the hand and walked away with
Jessie's
you.
brilliant.
Always. Was it like an ice cream thing?
I think you got an ice cream too. I think you got pixie dust then as well. You're a very, very lucky girl, you know.
If you're polite.
Wasn't it because it was like our last day?
I think it was your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And also, it's good when you're the last in the queue before they have a little break, because what she did is she took Bonnie for a little walk around and then she disappeared through a door and left her with the cast member, and the cast member gave her the pixie dust. Whereas if she'd just been working down a queue, I don't think she would have been able to do that. But yeah, that was a lovely meet and greet. What else? What are you now? Here's the thing, because we talk a lot about restaurants and things, and we're like, oh yes, the mahi mahi was absolutely delicious, very tender. But you eat kids' food. Let's be honest.
Food.
What do you eat in Disney parks?
2 things.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And macaroni cheese.
Macaroni cheese.
Macaroni
She
cheese.
lives on that stuff.
And ice cream and cookies and all the other bad stuff that you're not meant to
But
have.
like for food.
So for children who I don't feel that's unusual. There'll be a lot of children who only like the pizza slices and the chicken nuggets and stuff. For kids, where do you think are the best places to eat?
Well,
Silence. We don't know. Paris.
the silence as the tick of the clock.
It's been a while since we went to Paris. Haven't we been to...
Well, it was the end of last August, and then we let our annual passes expire so I could do my nerdy academic stuff.
Did we go last August?
We did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did.
We kind of like
We saw Chris.
The plan was to bookend the school year, is to have the last one in August, let me do my university thing, and then have another one in August, and that's why we let the annual passes expire. And now look, we don't have annual passes.
Also saying that we're asking a very picky child for food opinions.
Well, thing is, Bonnie, there's loads of very picky children. It's amazing how many times I say, oh, my Bonnie's so picky, and another parent will go, oh yeah, ours too. So it's kind of good to know where you like to eat.
She will eat at Hakuna Matata, but the menu's just changed.
You like the Wish Upon a Stars in Chateau de la Marionette, don't you? They have star-shaped chicken nuggets, or at least they used to have star-shaped chicken nuggets. Again, it's been a...
I have an opinion, but it's in Florida.
Oh, go on, tell us Florida. They don't mind. Some of them either go to Florida as well or want to go to Florida one day. So
In Florida, I feel like as a picky child, the Coronado Springs Three Bridges restaurant
it's very specific.
it doesn't have like it's very like it's not as picky kid friendly as you think.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
wait, no,
That was Steakhouse 71.
Steakhouse 71. Whoops.
Because you really... Oh, no, you didn't like the churros at Three Bridges. It was at Nomad Lounge you liked the churros, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we've had some questions for you, which I can't read. That's why.
Kelfie says, which rides do you prefer in Orlando and which in Paris? Can you pick a favourite or a couple of favourites for each one?
My two favourite rides currently in Orlando is Slinky Dog Dash and Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Hollywood Studios for the win.
What about Paris?
Paris.
Small
Pirates
World?
of the Caribbean.
Pirates.
See, that's interesting.
Small World? Is that up there? Runaway Mine Train's a bit bumpy in Paris, isn't it? Not as keen on that one.
No, Big Thunder Mountain.
Big Thunder
Big
Mountain,
Thunder.
sorry. Yeah.
When you said Runaway, did you mean Mickey and Minnie's?
Yeah.
Runaway Railway, okay. Yeah, but you like Small World, don't you?
Yeah.
And you like Alice's Curious Labyrinth.
Yeah, I do like that.
Aaron says, I'm a very picky adult. If there are places Bonnie likes to eat, I'll probably like it there too. Kerry says, Bonnie, do you prefer to go for sit-down meals or would you rather just stop for snacks? As adults, we tend to take charge. What would you like to do? A quick bite or a nice sit-down meal?
Caveat this. Imagine that you have got a book and a pen to draw within the bag and a few toys and things, because I think that makes a difference.
Yeah,
doesn't
I
it?
feel like sit down anyway because it's just
You need a
I
bit.
just like it.
You need a bit of a rest.
A rest, and they always have the fan things
Air conditioning.
that I really need.
And she does do the activity sheets and stuff like that. And I just think that because it's very, even when you're 8, it's very overstimulating. There's just, do you know what? Even when you're 41, it's very overstimulating. There's so much going on and so many things to look at and excitements to have. That sometimes if you can just sit and do a word search on an activities sheet and in some air conditioning, I think you do like that, don't you? Yeah. Pricey, but because we have had days when we've done nothing but snacks and it does feel very full on. Would you agree?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really agree with it.
Okay. Do we have any other questions or should we start doing a virtual park day?
I could do a virtual park day. Let's do that.
Yay.
Any more questions keep coming. Wits Wanderlust says they still have the chicken bites on the kids' menu, I think, in Hakuna Matata, which should be travesty if they got rid of
They
them.
don't have my doner kebab anymore, though, I don't think. And it genuinely, I used to salivate for it. I used to go in the park going, I'm going to have the Hakuna doner today. Was it called the Lion's Feast?
Yeah, I think
something?
so. Yeah.
And it's gone. So I'm sceptical. Anyway.
It should be called the Lion's Mane, but as in main meal. Like your main meal.
Oh, bravo.
The Lion's Mane.
Very good.
M-A-I-N.
I don't know if that would translate into other languages.
Well, they could just, like in Asterix, sometimes a good translator will be able to make the joke work for a French audience or
Asterix is genius.
or a British audience or English audience. It'd be like that. They've got 2 different jokes on the menu, one for us, one for them.
So how are we going to decide who chooses first?
Well, Bonnie will have to choose first because she's a special guest.
Okay, the first choose, just to let Bonnie know how it goes, the first choose is what hotel do we wake up in, and then it's where do we go for breakfast, and then we tend to just do whatever after
a day
that.
plan.
Yeah. So, and then we'll go this way around then.
A hotel.
So which hotel are we going to wake up in? Disneyland Paris.
You've got the Cheyenne.
Santa Fe, you've never been to?
Santa Fe, we haven't been there.
Sequoia.
Lodge.
Sequoia Lodge. Sequoia Lodge.
The sort of Bambi
I love
themed
that
one.
one. It's really nice.
Good choice. Good choice. So then it's up to me, once we've woken up, what we do, whether we go for breakfast in the hotel or go straight to the park. Now, I'm going to say on this occasion, because it's been such a long time since we stayed at Sequoia, that I want to have a Hunter's Grill breakfast. I want to take it easy in the morning. So we're not, that probably means that we're not going to early magic hours for the first time ever. So we're going to have our breakfast at Hunter's Grill and have the very tasty herb sausages.
Oh, I just thought of something. I was about to ask which park do we go to, but there are 2 parks, and you mostly decide when you get there.
Oh, I think that's going to be Daddy's decision then.
Yeah.
Which park are we going to?
Well, you have to start in the Magic Kingdom, don't you? In what's it called?
Disneyland Park.
Just Disneyland Park.
Park of Disneyland.
So we're going to go in there, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head into one of the arcades, and we're going to ignore all the Main Street stuff, and we're going to turn left, and we're going to go straight into Frontierland, and we're going to get on Phantom Manor.
Oh,
That was
he did a lot then. Well, if
Is that a lot?
Well, if we're in the hotel and he says we're going on Phantom Manor and that's his choose, we have to do all the other things, don't we? I kind of, yeah, okay, I can go with that. It's unusual. I'm guessing this isn't our first day, because our first day tends to be straight up Main Street. So we're on Phantom Manor, Bonnie, and we've just come out of Phantom Manor. What should we do next?
I'm just looking because somebody said
Gareth.
I've booked.
Oh no.
Somebody said I've booked Pim's Kitchen for dinner, and I love that.
And I'm taking
love
crayons, says Kerry.
I just.
Steal some napkins. We've got some Pim's Kitchen napkins upstairs. Excellent napkins.
Don't steal. Just take what's rightfully yours from the table.
I think you. Yeah. Okay.
That's not stealing.
Don't reach behind the servers at the counter and like take any. They're on the table. They are for you.
That was Kerry. I'm
Keep
assuming
some
she was
clean.
talking about her son. She might be taking crayons for herself.
Well,
I sometimes have a little doodle, don't I?
Yeah.
Gareth said, "Did I miss the stream?" Most of it.
Most of it.
Yeah.
So
We did start a different stream actually, which if you've come late via a different link, it will have taken you to one that we abandoned because the sound was awful. So we switched phones.
right, Bonnie. So we've just come out of the back of Phantom Manor. What do we do now?
Well, first I want to visit that like little graveyard thing, but
Boot Hill.
Boot Hill.
Boot Hill.
So that's your choice. We're going up Boot Hill for a little
Yeah.
bit, a little snoop.
I'll tell you what, because that's a small one. And a lot of people miss this, but turn left when you get out of the ride and go up. There's a little graveyard there. There's not masses there, but it's just a little detail some people miss, and there's good views.
It's good.
Good views from there. But because that was a small one, you can choose a snack now. Snack time. 11's.
Because you won't have eaten much at breakfast. Because
Yeah.
you.
I won't have definitely.
Oh, but I do think that they do chocolate croissants for breakfast, like made fresh on the buffet.
But still,
Anyway, but still, you're
but
allowed
still
a snack.
Okay.
Okay. While
Think about it.
Bonnie's deciding what snack she wants, I'm going to walk through Thunder Mesa Mercantile because it's one of my favourite shops and it's on the way to wherever else we might be going from here. So we're walking through Thunder Mesa Mercantile. I'm moaning about the fact that in the old days they used to have loads and loads of cowboy boots and check shirts and like semi-authentic Native American art and stuff, and now it's just a toy shop, but it's still a good shop and I like the layout. And
they've got rid of a lot of those more interesting products, haven't they? And
I think they just weren't selling.
it's quite generic. Yeah,
But they were there for the added flavour, didn't they? They added it felt like you were in a proper mercantile at the time.
Guys, Cheryl has booked for the end of November for Christmas time for
What?
3 little boys, 3rd time, and will be 4, so it will be magical.
That's amazing. I'm so jealous, Huey. What's going on? Why haven't we booked?
Yeah, I read that as three boys. It's little boy's 3rd time, and he'll be 4.
Oh, little boy's 3rd time, he'll be 4. That is a magical age as well. And the Christmas parade. Make sure you catch the Christmas parade because that's just one of my favourite memories of Bonnie when she was that age. So nice.
Hello to Claire, who's just turned up and says, "I made it. It's a miracle. It's an Easter miracle."
It's a Christmas miracle for Cheryl. Have you chosen a snack? Or you're not that hungry?
Snack. I'm still not decided.
As soon as you decide, give us a shout. We'll go get you it. Okay. And in the meantime, Huey.
Well, it's drizzling.
Oh no.
So we're going to go for a lovely drizzly walk around Adventureland on the rope bridges, in the caves. And it's going to be lovely. It's not pouring down. It's just nice. It's spitting.
That's good
And
because
there's just a nice atmosphere.
it'll be quiet
And
up
it's
on those
quiet.
bridges
Yeah, it's made it quiet.
because of the drizzle.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Well, if we're going to do that and we're enjoying the drizzle, and
Yeah,
is it Bonnie?
it's Bonnie's turn.
It may not be a snack, but I'd like we just managed to catch a parade on the way to wherever we're going next.
Oh, so we come out of Adventureland and we hear the music, so we leg it to the hub, yeah,
And when
we just
time.
catch a parade. I like that because we haven't had. I don't think they're on at that time in the morning. Oh no, they will be if it's cavalcade. If it's a 30th anniversary one, they can be on at like 11:30, can't they?
Yeah.
Super. So that puts us in the hub for my choose then. Well, I have bought the photo pass that goes along with our annual pass. And so I'm going to drag us to have a photo taken in front of the castle. And Hugh's not going to join in because he doesn't like doing photo pass photographies. But me and Bonnie are going to do a couple of poses, aren't we? Show off our Disney bounds. Oh, we didn't decide what we're wearing. What we're wearing on our choosing day.
Are we just going out there in white t-shirts and white shorts?
Well, that doesn't sound like us, does it? So what we're wearing? Should we do it a group Disney bound?
Daddy gets to decide what he's wearing.
Okay. I think my favourite Disney bound is my blue miniskirt. Not miniskirt, my blue long skirt that's blue and spotted like Minnie Mouse. And yeah.
Minnie Mouse skirt.
And my yellow pearls and black t-shirt.
I think
And yellow Crocs.
I could wear the Disney bound that includes these ears, my Daisy Duck one, but I think to go with you, I might wear my Donald's Disney bound. Donald and Minnie.
What are you wearing, Huey?
I'll wear my Mickey Mouse t-shirt and a 90s coloured shirt over the top of it, open. Because there's just, Euro Disney vibes. Because it's spitting, I'm also going to be wearing my Euro Disney 92 raincoat.
Very good. So we've just had a photo pass photo in front of the castle, and now it's back to you, Huey.
It's lunch, and we're going to go to Chateau de la Marionnette.
Yes, we are.
For
Good choice.
currywurst, hot dogs, chicken nuggets, etc.
I'm going to have a pretzel bread gammon sandwich that I can't remember what it's called. Something catchier than pretzel bread gammon sandwich, but it was just... And Bonnie's going to have wish upon a stars, aren't you?
Yeah.
Star-shaped chicken nuggets.
So we're in Fantasyland. Where should we go next?
Have we sat inside or outside for that?
Inside.
Inside.
Yeah. It's raining, don't forget.
Have we tried to get by a stained glass window?
Yeah. We're in a nice corner.
We've gone for a slightly early lunch, haven't we, so that it's not packed?
If we are in Fantasyland, I think we'll go to Peter Pan's flight next.
Oh,
Is
will
it?
we?
Is it?
Do you know that it's a 50-minute queue?
No, it doesn't have to be. This is our fantasy day.
Our fantasy...
This is what I normally do. I normally go, oh, we're going to queue. It's going to be 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And Lucy goes, what are you doing?
Okay. So, are we going for a walk? No, we're going through the fast pass entrance.
So, you're saying that in your fantasy world, you want to wait in a 50-minute queue for a ride?
Ah, Bonnie, you need to hear your daddy's fantasy world sometimes. He's always like...
He wanted a drizzle.
He says, I wanted a cookie, but I went to Cable Car Bakery and there were like loads of people ordering coffee, so I got in a huff and I didn't have one.
And that was my choice.
That's his fantasy day. So we're on Peter Pan's flight then. That's good. Well, I mean, as soon as we come out of Peter Pan's flight, I know we're in Fantasyland and there's lots of other things there, but we're also very close to Pirates.
Okay.
So we're going on Pirates.
But then after that, I can't believe we haven't done Small World yet, so we're going to do Small World after that.
True.
Yeah.
True.
LOL Bonnie, crying face, crying face, crying face, crying face. What?
So you've chosen Small
Right,
World.
Fantasyland, Bonnie. Where would we head next if we were there?
And remember, it doesn't have to be attractions. There's lots of other things we do, isn't there?
Trying to remember the picture of the Disney map upstairs, so I know where's. I'm just gonna keep in Fantasyland and go to maze. Alice's Curious Labyrinth.
Excellent choice. Do you go up the castle or do you just go straight through?
Always up the castle. Up the castle.
Up the castle. Daddy wants to go up the castle.
Oh, what, me on?
No. Bonnie went up the castle. I'm like, your daddy wants to go. I'm going to stay downstairs where the mirror is and people watch. And we'll get a photo of you in painting the roses red on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
And then...
Update, Cheryl's staying at Santa Fe.
Oh.
Good. I was surprised how much I liked Santa Fe, you know.
Yeah, you stayed there.
For Run Disney.
Run Disney.
So these two have never stayed at Santa Fe, and I think it should be on our list.
It's mind-boggling to think that you've been to Disney without us.
It's just rude, if anything, isn't it?
I didn't even ask, I just told you. I'm doing Run Disney. Yeah. Can't afford to take you two.
We're very accepting, aren't we? I don't feel like I'd get away with that. I'm going to Disneyland Paris to do a fun run.
A fun run?
Yeah,
I'm
but
furious.
I know, but work took you to New York for 4 days to a stationery fair, and you know I had to accept that, didn't I?
It was really good.
What?
2008. The glory days, man. The glory days.
Right, where are we? Is it my turn? Oh yeah, we've just been asked.
Whitney was laughing at the in your fantasy world you're going to have a 50-minute queue. That's what she was laughing at.
You know, I'm a realist. Well, I am hankering for pudding after my gammon sandwich, so I'm going to queue at the Old Mill for a Nutella waffle.
And what's the service going to be like?
It's going to be okay. Again, I've gone off peak, and they've got some efficient people working. So, do you want anything? I'll buy you an ice cream if you want. Or do you want a waffle with me? Do you want a Nutella or a crepe?
Where are we? Are we in that little...
The windmill that's near the Storybook Boat Ride.
Near where we met Tigger.
Oh, yeah.
Just walking past, and there was Tigger.
I thought you were
No one waiting.
I thought you were talking about near Small World. There's that really small cart that's like sells crepes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That tiny little cart.
No, I'm not going to that one. I've gone up to Mill and I'm having a waffle. So do you two want anything while I'm queuing?
Oh, that cart is. They didn't have the anniversary. Was it a
medallion? No, it's a medallion. Madeline.
A Madeline, and I got quite cross. Not with the cast member. I just generally got cross because I wanted a Madeline. And then I thought, have you heard yourself? And I got this way when I couldn't get a was it a pistachio Boba Fett? It was a green coloured Boba Fett biscuit.
You're a grown man and you can't have a Madeline.
I was just so cross I couldn't have one. Again, not cross at anyone. Just they said we don't have it, and I went, okay, and I walked away, and I just thought, this is what this place does to me.
What you wanted to say, Bonnie?
It's weird because I've been having all these goes and I'm forgetting that.
Bye, Kerry. Say bye, Kerry.
Bye.
Bye, Kerry.
It's really weird because it's like I'm forgetting that not Toy Story Mania. Casey Jr. and Storybook Boat Ride is there because it's not there in Florida.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. So, did you get anything from the Old Mill? Either of you?
No.
Magnum?
I'm saving myself because we're heading over to Walt Disney Studios.
Ah.
Oh.
And
without going on Casey Jr. and Storybook Boat Ride?
Maybe we would, but that's not my choice.
Okay.
And I'm going to get something from the Hepcat Cafe because they do have things in normally. They're always quite well stocked there.
Yeah, they
if
are.
Nowhere else is, you can usually get what you want at the Hepcat Cafe.
That sounds like the start of the song.
In Studio One.
Get what you want at the Hepcat Cafe.
Running out of time, guys.
Okay.
Got 5 minutes.
So let's wrap this up. So we've got over to Hollywood Studios now. What do you want to do at Hollywood?
Bonnie wants to talk about these.
All right. Let's wrap this up then. So we're at Hollywood Studios. To be continued.
We had a lovely time.
Well, I got RSI from doing web slingers again. It was amazing.
Something else you can do in the parks. Excuse me, is what, Bonnie?
You can. This isn't in Disneyland Paris, though, is it?
I don't think so. Is it?
Are
They
there
have
any?
those
Does anyone
little
know?
circles and
We don't recall
Paris.
seeing any press penny machines in
Press-
Paris.
They do medallions,
pennies.
and I do mean medallions this time.
Yeah, they have ones where you literally just put it in and the coin falls out, the medallion falls out the second the euros pass the point. It's quite unsatisfying, isn't it?
Mm.
You know,
Well,
like with the press penny thing, at least you see it getting pressed.
I collect press pennies, so my collection.
Yeah. These aren't all Disney either. There's like a couple of Lego ones and things.
Gulliver's Valley.
Gulliver's Valley.
And I have a where is it? National Railway Museum one.
Yeah. So you've got a few different ones in there, but they're mostly Disney. And they're just a good thing to collect, aren't they? The fun thing to collect.
Mm. In fact, now we've got this book, we need to finish it up, don't we? Grandma bought her this book at the end of the holiday.
It's like a wallet to keep them in. And at the top,
So we feel the need to fill it up now.
there's these tiny pockets at the top, and we didn't know what they were for, but
Well,
they're to put pennies in, spare pennies to be pressed.
But the thing is, it doesn't press your penny, does it?
Not anymore. No. It says on the machine, if you don't have a penny, don't worry, we'll provide it for you.
Mm.
And I miss putting your own penny in.
So yeah, that
Although
really
they are
makes-
cleaner. They are very much cleaner.
That's true.
Got
So
some
are these
dirty ones in it.
these dirty ones? Is that when we provided the penny?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All right.
They're not.
I'm looking forward to filling this up, getting some more,
Yeah.
doing a thing.
Well, yeah. They're normally themed to the attraction nearby, or there's one here for Polynesian Resort, which was in the resort itself, wasn't there? But there's like a Slinky Dash one. That's the last one you got, isn't it? Or one of the last ones you got.
Yeah.
Um,
I got alien swirling sauce by accident.
yeah, you've got to set it on the one you want before you put your money in, and we didn't. And Bonnie got an alien swirling saucers one, which is fine, but she didn't want that, so we had to put in again to get a Slinky Dog Dash one, which is the one in the corner here. You can't see it, it's a bit blurry.
Mm.
I see people talking hot chocolate for people who are going at Christmas, who I'm very jealous of.
Which is your favourite one?
My tip is to go to, even if you're not staying at Sequoia, go to the lounge bar in Sequoia in the middle of the day and get yourself a hot chocolate, because it is just the Christmassiest place to be. It's the best.
Bonnie's going to tell us which her favourite press pennies are.
Okay.
So, one of my favourites is a little orange bird one.
I don't think it'll focus on YouTube for some reason.
Yeah, but I have a little cute orange bird one.
How'd you get these out?
You just have to
I
try.
think because there's a little like tab.
Um,
So I think you put them in the other way up, and then you can hook onto the tab with your fingernail.
Yeah, but-
Otherwise, you struggle like this.
yeah, but with the sideways one, that one will be upside down.
Oh, some of them are the way up.
Yeah, and
A Slinky Dog one.
I have a Slinky Dog Dash one because I just love Slinky Dog Dash.
Let's hold it close. It's like just got the logo Slinky Dog on it. That's the ride.
No,
So
it's not focused.
It's out of focus, but there you go. That's your favourite ones, isn't it? Yeah. Do you collect them?
Somebody was just saying, I'm sorry that I'm not great with the chat today, guys. My eyes aren't good. Cheryl says, my little boy was obsessed with the press pennies in Florida. I have loads just in a drawer. Well, ours were in, when we went to Easter to Florida, we did the Easter egg trail round world showcase, and the prize for doing the scavenger hunt was a little Dumbo egg.
I can go.
Let's not.
Nah.
It's another time to go. And for ages, we kept all the pressed pennies in this little Dumbo egg, and now we've got a proper place to put them. And that, to me, is I'm a bit of a completionist when it comes to collections, and that's motivating me for us to fill that up.
It's not even half full.
No, I thought we had loads more than that. When they're in a pile,
I
they look
thought
like
we'd be on
loads.
the third
Mm.
thing, but no.
So, fun
Good.
times. I think it's time to say goodbye. Do you know that's flown by, Bonnie? You've done such a good job. Haven't you? I thought without all the trip reports, we might not have things to talk about. But that was great. Thank you. If Chris is away, would you do it again?
Yeah.
If it wasn't a school night. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well,
There are loads of bank holiday Mondays in May.
true. Yeah, there's going to be no Patreon show today because we need Chris to sort that, and this one needs to go to bed.
Yeah.
And we need to go to bed.
Kind of. But thank you so much for being with us with a slightly different format. And this has been Bonnie. I hope you've enjoyed Bonnie too. What's to say? Oh, thank you so much for showing us that, Bonnie. Bonnie, you've been great, says Aaron. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. I usually say, I've been Lucy, these have been the boys, goodbye. But I've been Lucy, these have been the Raines. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Do, 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 do.